So everyone loves the high volley. You go, you come down on it. Everyone loves the middle volley. That's easy. But the low volley, guys, when you guys are playing people, the number one place that you want to hit that to that person up at the net is low. Why? Because when I have a low volley, all I can do is hit the ball up in the air. If I have a ball super high at me, up at my head, I can just smash it down at my opponent, right? I don't want to hit the ceiling. If I have a ball in the middle, I can make contact easy, right? I can go forward. But if I have a low ball, right? If I have a ball down here, where's the only place that I can hit it? I can only hit it up if I want to make that ball. So if you can keep your balls low to those net players, they will have to get under it. They will have to get to the ball and pop it up. So when they pop it up, then you come up and smash it down. So next time you're on court, I want you to make sure that you are keeping your balls low to the people at net. If you're playing singles or if you're playing doubles, you want to use tons of topspin to make sure that that ball dips down, okay? So again, if I'm volleying, if you hit me a low ball, say you're on side of the court of me, other side of the court, you hit me a low ball, right? Super topspin, I have to get super low and pop it up so then you come in and close. So keep that ball low every single time that you hit, all right? And how do we keep that ball low? You guys need tons of topspin, okay? To keep that ball low, I want you to think that for the backhand, if you're a two-hander, you're exaggerating that top hand. That's going to hit that topspin. For the forehand, you're brushing, lots of racket speed, okay? Too many players, they struggle trying to get the ball low at the volleyer because they're coming more through the ball. You want to brush the ball. You want to get less of the ball. Instead of going through the ball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up on the ball more. The more I come up on the ball, that means the less of the ball that I'm going to get, the more topspin I'm going to have, the more it's going to dip instead of drive forward. So make sure that you're getting less of the ball. I like to say you like to grate the ball, right? Like a cheese grater or something. You're grating the ball every single time you hit. So make sure that you keep that racket speed up when you're playing people at the net and you keep that ball low. So when you hit that low ball, all they can do is pop the ball up in the air so you can close with the high volley. Guys, if you guys can implement this tip in your tennis game, you guys will be able to win more points. So if you guys have any questions or comments, but wait, how about how to hit the low volley? That's a hard thing too, right? How do I hit a low volley? Too many players, what they do, they have a low ball, they start going like this. They start bending down. Guys, if it's low, you have to get low. Get low, right? You have to get low every single time you get a low volley. So instead of bending over, what I want you to do is I want you to get your legs down to the height of the ball. So if it's backhand, I'm getting down here. It's kind of like I'm doing a lunge, right? Leg workout, get my legs down. If I go like this, I have no momentum. If I go like this, I'm going to be able to get it much more consistent. The second thing that you want to do to ensure that you can hit that low volley over the net is when you go low, you want to finish with your racket in the middle. Too many players, what they do is when they go low, they keep their racket low. It's going to be hard to get that ball over the net. And if I want to stay with my racket low, what am I going to do in order to have to get it up? I'm going to have to tilt my strengths, right? That's going to make me pop it up more. But if I go low to the volley and I finish in the middle, that's going to allow me to drive the ball more over the net. So again, next time you're on court and you're hitting a low volley, your opponent hits you a low, heavy topspin ball, I want you to make sure after you make contact, you finish with your racket in the middle. I want you to think high volley, you finish high. Middle volley, you finish middle. But low volley, you finish in the middle. Once again, if it's a high volley, I'm finishing high. If it's a middle volley, I'm finishing in the middle. But if it is a low volley, I'm going to finish in the middle. High, high, middle, middle, low, middle. If you can do that, you will be able to hit easy and much better low volleys. Number one, you need to get into your legs. And number two, you need to make sure that you finish with your racket in the middle. Guys, if you guys can use these tips, if you can keep those balls low when your opponent's at the net, or if you're at the net and you get a low ball hit to you, you stay down, you use your legs, and you finish in the middle, you guys will be able to win way more points at the net, way more doubles points, and more singles points if your opponent chooses to come net or if you're coming to the net. Guys, have a good one. Happy volleys and happy hitting. So yeah.